Cash in the Game. The Mandalorian is great in the new series, and let's check out what's new in the world of pop culture with your hosts John, Tim, and Quentin, and a podcast we call Rewind
and Reload.
Rewind and Reload. Don't know why I introduce us anymore because it kind of says in our credits. But it's kind of a fuck around episode today. We don't have any topic on anything big or major. We just have a couple little small talking points that Tim and Quentin have come up with. So I hope you guys are with us. Are you here, Tim?
Yes. I was going to try and come up with something witty, but believe it or not, I'm not clever enough to come up with something in 45 seconds. So here we are. Yeah, I'm here. It's me.
All right, sweet. What about you, Q?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
I'm here.
Sweet. Well, all right. We
Hello.
haven't. I hate you so much.
How's everyone tonight?
All right, let's meet.
How are you, Toronto?
Okay, so I haven't talked to you guys in a couple weeks. What's up, Q? What's new?
Nothing. Quarantine. I'm still working. I can't do much. I drove to a skate park that I used to skate a lot as a child the other day, and it was torn down. I got really sad. But other than that, nothing really news going on.
Has it gotten busier over at Menard since Indiana opened back up?
No, it's the same as when it was during quarantine. Busy as shit, dude.
What do you
There's
expect?
no difference.
Blows my
Everybody,
mind.
there's just as many people.
For the ultimate boomer hardware store.
Yeah, we went in there. Me and Carly went in there like a week or so ago to get stuff for our garden, and there was just old people, just a bunch of old people.
And you know they would not be wearing masks unless there weren't signs that said you have to wear masks.
Oh, when I went in there, no one was wearing masks, like, at all.
Dude, they have like a security guard who like enforces it or whatever, but then once people like go outside into like the garden area, they're just like, and they take their masks off. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because Corona can't
Whatever.
live outside.
Exactly. It can't live on plants. Everybody
Well, I've
knows
heard it can't live on
that.
bats. Oh, wait, shit.
Shit.
I've heard we know nothing about it at this point.
Well, I've heard that if Twitter fact checks you, you can legally sign an executive order to try and get them shut down.
Really?
That's something that happened today, if we want to date this podcast. The year of our Lord 2020.
I did not hear about that.
Our dear leader got fact checked on Twitter. By Twitter.
He's not happy about it.
He was not happy and he signed an executive order today trying to basically say that Twitter needs to take more responsibility. It's basically, do you remember how there's that thing with YouTube where if someone posted something illegal, YouTube could be fined for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're trying to do on Twitter, I think. But I also think it's like, I don't know. I think he's trying to try and claim free speech or something. Twitter doesn't have to follow free speech as a corporate entity.
Didn't he say something along the lines of like, fact checking is inherently anti-right wing?
What?
I wouldn't be surprised considering he's like openly said that mail-in voting is anti-Republican.
Let me see real quick. I'm pretty sure I read something because
So he's just like, I don't know, man. We live in a fucked up and wild world that none of the dystopian authors could have ever predicted someone this stupid.
Like, you read some of the books, of dystopian fiction, like you just brought up, and you kind of think, like, oh, that could never happen. And, like, honestly, like, a lot of it has, and then more shit that they, like you said, could not come up with at the time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we haven't... Oh, okay.
The actual quote is, fact-checking has an anti-conservative bias.
What the fuck? So you're just admitting that you lie?
Yeah. That kind of puts everyone under the gun that's conservative.
Now, if this like executive order is purely the thing that like happened to YouTube, where it's like if someone posts something illegal, they could be held responsible. I'm fine with that personally, because Twitter is a fucking not good place for like underground internet shit right now. Like, people are doing like mega links share for share, which is they're just trying to spread illicit pictures and videos. And it becomes very clear when you look at these posts. And something needs to be done about that, and Twitter hasn't so far done anything about it that I know of.
Jack, the CEO of Twitter, Jack, does not really do anything.
Yeah, no shit. I'm not like... And even if, like, okay, let's say hypothetically that this executive order isn't what I would like it to be, and it does squeeze business out of Twitter, what's them from stopping to move to a different country where they can do whatever they want?
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like most
like
of
Germany or any of the EU countries, really.
Yeah, like, they have a worldwide audience, so if they lose, let's say, because let's be real, maybe only like, at max 30% of American Twitter users would be like so mad that they moved to another country that they would stop using Twitter.
And that 30% of those American Twitter users, well, let's say 15% of... half of those 30% are not real people.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
They already reside in Russia.
So, like, if that happens, it doesn't really matter. I would be more concerned, like, overarching what this could mean for, like, the rest of the social media platforms moving onwards, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously I don't, nobody really knows what's going to be done, but it's like, why the fuck would you put up some sort of thing against fact checking? Like, I just don't get it. Like, there's gonna be so much more fucking bullshit everywhere now.
It's because that's what
and
they
there's
want.
already so much.
Yeah, I understand, like, free speech, but it should be free speech of stuff that's true. Like,
Well, it doesn't matter, is the thing, is because private corporate entities in America don't have to abide by free speech.
Yeah.
If anything that you put on their platform is up for them to determine if they want to delete it or not.
They
own that.
They have like, terms and agreements that you sign.
Yes.
Like, and Donald Trump fucking signed them when he signed up for Twitter.
I want to see his long form EULA agreement. Because I think he may have signed that EULA agreement in Kenya.
No.
End user something agreement. You're the thing you have to say accept to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was making a joke about the long form birth certificate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, not following.
If you would have told me in 2008 that the man who was trying to get a long form birth certificate for the President of the United States would then become the President of the United States, I would have said goo goo gaga because I was a little baby boy. I was 13, so yeah, I was a little baby boy.
Oh,
I was a little
Jesus
baby
Christ.
boy who was only concerned with, like, Naruto.
Naruto and anime titties.
Well, like
Well,
Newgrounds,
I get.
anime titties.
I was gonna say, like, I guess I'm still gonna on that train. I still watch Naruto.
Same, bro. Not Naruto, but the anime titties.
Well, I feel like if you watch any sort of anime, you get them. So
Alright, well, that's just factually fucking racist, but
that's not.
here we go with this John is racist shtick again.
Every week, John just digs himself into the racial hole.
I guess I do. I don't mean to.
No, I know. So,
Okay. Anyways,
after my rant,
I think Tim, you're up. What'd you do this week?
I'm gonna wrap this into my recommendation. I watched a movie called The Death of Stalin, starring Steve Buscemi and some other people, and it's like a humorous retelling of the death of Joseph Stalin and the rise of Nikita Khrushchev in the Soviet Union. And I am surprised to learn that a good amount of that movie is factual.
Wow.
Like, there's a part of the movie where they pretty much, like, walk in, find Stalin has had his stroke, and his like, senior, like, the senior council is just like, oh shit, should we call a doctor? And one of the guys goes, oh, you mean the doctors we killed off, like, a year ago? Oh, yeah. Like, shit like that actually happened.
Fucking master of sass up in that bitch.
Like, yeah, Steve Buscemi plays Nikita Khrushchev, and that's wild to me.
I just love Steve Buscemi.
Same, dude. He's like an undervalued
He
talent.
really is.
He has a threatening aura.
If they ever did a live action Ice Age, he would be Sid for sure.
No, if they ever... I mean, they are doing a live action Avatar, but he would be Boomy.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be a good one, though.
Yeah.
I don't know who Netflix is going to cast. I'm
I'm
just saying.
assuming they'll end up doing it like an all Asian.
Imagine, like...
They're gonna cast, like, Jason Momoa, since King Boomy's ripped.
No, just imagine, like, a CGI ripped-ass Steve Buscemi just tossing boulders around.
It'd be better if it was Steve Buscemi when he like wasn't super jacked, and then when he like got jacked, he would be Jason Momoa. Like,
Beard and
just-
everything. They don't
yeah,
even
just-
bother. Oh wait, I think
They don't-
Boomy does
yeah,
have a
he-
beard, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
got a
like
big old white beard.
changes to a completely different actor. No CGI involved at all.
See, that would be like the way I would shoot something as like a comedy, but I don't think they're gonna try and do that when they're gonna make money off of this. Like, that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, if they did like a parody,
But it's like something you would find on like an Adult Swim show at 2 a.m. if they pulled that shit.
that's very true though.
Like,
Oh,
I recently watched all of at least what's on Hulu of Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, and that's something that would happen in that show for sure.
Oh yeah. I turned that on the other night. I didn't get very far. I like fall in and out of watching it.
I mean, the
don't know what
first
it's
season's a
about.
little bit rough, but everything I think is funny as fuck after that.
Yeah, I'll probably get hooked
you
on
say-
it soon.
Get hooked on phonics. Did you say something, Quentin?
Yeah, what is that show?
It's if hell was a like marketing office.
Yeah.
Is Eric Wareheim in it?
No, the guy from one of the guys from last podcast is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Zabrowski, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Him and I can't remember the guy's name. He was like the guy who plays Satan was in like something
Yeah.
that I recognized him from. Maybe it was I recognized him on an episode of Law and Order because that's like my go-to put-on show if I just want something in the background. And I was like looked over and I was like, is that fucking Satan?
You know what my favorite show to put on if I ever want to get angry is?
CSI Miami.
Extreme Couponers.
Oh my god, I've never watched that, but I can see I can see why.
I don't like the people on that show.
I don't like anyone on any TLC show, to be fair.
Also true. Hoarders is on Netflix.
Oh fuck!
I was telling Carly.
I've watched like. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've watched like a few episodes of that because not a few episodes, I guess, but like Critical did a stream where we'll do streams where he just like watches the YouTube like things that A&E posts, and he watched Hoarders one night, and it was just like these people are just they clearly have a mental illness, but they're just insufferable about it. Especially like the one lady where she was like her son, they were like, yeah, we're gonna call CPS if you don't do this, and she's like, just take him. It's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I watched an episode and the lady and the husband are like about to lose their house because of it, and they're like, all right, we'll get rid of some of it or lose all of it, and she's like, just take it all. I was like, well, then you have nothing. What is the point?
Yeah, that doesn't really solve the issue though at hand. Like, I feel like their issue is keeping valuable things, or things that you can use, and getting rid of the junk, and just getting rid of everything. I feel like is almost like the reverse of the issue they have.
Well, I mean, when I mean everything, I mean they were going to go to jail.
What? They were going to jail?
Yeah, because they have like citations and like all this different stuff, and then they had like dogs in cages, and it was like,
fuck, that's worse than.
Yep.
Yeah, so there was like animal cruelty charges involved too. So it was literally like, clean your house, clean your yard, because there was like neighbors complaining about everything and like all this other stuff. It was like basically do all this or go to jail, and then there was something else, some other thing.
I was going to make a joke about the Khrushchev situation that happened years ago with the you uploaded it, you unload it, but that's more serious, much more serious.
Yeah,
no,
even though Khrushchev's parents did have a huge hoarding problem. What, John?
I was just going to say I should have let Quentin explain more of the episode before I made a comment.
Oh, yeah. I feel like both of us, as soon as...
Jumped the gun.
As soon as we heard animal abuse, we were just like, fuck those people then. Let's get rid of it all.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Here's another monkey wrench for you, though. They were, like, old as fuck.
Good. Fine. I don't care.
It doesn't change anything.
I'm not trying to take
I'm not trying to
take a police state. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to be a police state. Everyone go to jail, but like, if you just have dogs in cages and sitting in their own shit, you deserve to be fucking punished.
Yeah.
They, to be fair, if the dogs weren't sitting in shit. It's just the fact that they were living in that environment. Like, they weren't in cages 24/7, per se.
I know, but if you have, like... I don't know. I guess I would have to watch the episode. Yeah, it's just...
I'll go watch the episode. You said it's on Netflix now?
Yes.
I'm gonna go watch it, and we'll talk about it next time.
Oh, boy. I can't watch those shows. I get, like... I get like secondhand cringe, like, or like, I guess I'm too I don't want to be like, I'm too empathetic, but like, I just like, I don't know, I can't watch it because I'm just like,
See, my problem is once I start watching it, I don't want to stop, like, because I have this weird satisfaction from it, being like, oh my god, these people are so weird, and then it's like,
and I'm so normal.
Yeah, it's like one more episode. Like we've been watching the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale because that's on Netflix. And he just makes
sense.
And he just makes fun of, it's like a Tosh.0 type show.
Oh boy.
And he makes fun of just people on TV, like TV shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like a bunch of shows. And he
it's
makes
like
fun
The
of
Soup.
Yeah, it's like The Soup, which he also was on. That was also his show, wasn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So it's like The Soup.
Fantasy Factory.
It's just The Soup on Netflix. But he makes fun of The Bachelor and like Survivor a lot, and it's like for some reason I kind of want to watch it because of how stupid people are, and I just want to see how dumb these people are. Is all I want.
My parents watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, and every now and then I'll walk out and catch like 2 seconds of it, and that's enough for me.
It's so cringy. I love it. Like that's my problem. I love the cringe.
Regardless of the gender of the season, it's always just like, oh, we just met, but I'm so in love with this person and like their personality. And it's like, no, you're not. Stop.
I remember watching one episode where they went and did like Crash Derby, where they just like ran, where you run the cars into each other. I'm drawing a blank on.
You know what they should do? You know what they should do? Here's an elevator pitch for you guys.
Cars?
No, it's like with big cars, like actual cars smashing.
Monster truck derby?
No, it was like car derby, just cars.
So yeah, Crash Derby.
Yeah,
Crash Derby.
But one of them started like bawling halfway through and had a panic attack because one time when she was like 13, they got into a fender bender with another car and she was having flashbacks. But the way she described the crash was so like underrated. It was like, oh, they bumped into us.
And how does that make you feel as someone who has flipped their vehicle?
I don't really care. I was just like, all right, you need to.
No, I didn't think you'd be upset with them. It's just like,
no, it's just like
you've been through a much more traumatic accident.
Yeah.
And this person's like, I got in a fender bender once. That sucks pretty bad.
Yeah, and it's like I would jump into a crash derby. Like you're in a full suit, padded up, ready to go, and you just run into people. Like that sounds like a blast. Like I would not have a panic attack over that. And this lady's just bawling.
So my elevator pitch was we let Joe Rogan host these shows, and we bring back Fear Factor at the same time.
Oh, man. That would be good.
And whoever eats the most ground up rats gets to marry the guy.
Joe Rogan got that 200 million Spotify deal, dude. He doesn't need nothing else. He don't gotta host no more shows.
He's got a lifetime of DMT.
He's gonna have an intravenous DMT drip, and he's gonna be sitting on the rooftop of his Hawaiian mansion, and he's just gonna like have a foot pedal, and when he puts his foot on the pedal, it's gonna like send more DMT into him.
So it's like a morphine drip with the button.
Yeah, and then every time he starts coming down, he just taps his foot, and he's just gonna endlessly trip on DMT. Then become Rogan Buddha or Joe Buddha. I like Joe Buddha.
I like Buddha Rogan.
I like I don't know. I was trying to think of some like inherently like Buddhist sounding name because all of the the I don't know what they actually call them, but like the masters all take on like names.
The Buddhas?
I guess, sure.
Yeah.
I meant like one step below the Buddhas. They haven't quite reached enlightenment, but they're the ones who are like trying to help people on their journey to enlightenment to achieve enlightenment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that step.
Yeah.
And they all take like names, so I wanted to know what his would be, and I was trying to think of it, and I just could not get there.
Yogi Rogan.
Yogi Rogi.
Oh, we came up with it. Oh,
or Baba Rogan.
Baba
I don't
Rogan.
like Baba Rogan because then it's I don't know. Makes me
What about
think of the
Baba Raga?
Duke.
Oh, that's too close to Baba Yaga.
Yeah, Baba Yaga it's getting close.
I said Baba Raga,
Yeah.
and I said that's getting too close to Baba. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying yours was getting a little too close there.
So, what do you guys think about aliens?
I did an episode with Joe. Our last
I think-
podcast episode that I did with Joey. I did a thing about aliens.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that. Tell me.
It's from like 2 months ago. I don't know. We haven't done a podcast since that one.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna
know.
break it down real simple for you. Aliens
Break it down real smooth.
probably look at us the way we look at ants.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Why the fuck should they care about us, John?
Exactly.
Oh
Yes.
my god. Hold
I don't
on.
know. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if John cut out
Oh
or
my
what.
fucking.
He did for
Let
us.
me make sure I'm recording. Oh, I still am. Look at that. Okay.
Hallelujah.
Anyways, I apologize. For some reason the computer like timed out. Apparently you have to touch it even though it's like plugged in recording something. You still have to touch it. I'm using my wife's computer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Well,
How else are you going to keep it turned on without
my
stimulation?
Mac will stay on if I keep like
idiots.
Discord on and I'm in a chat. It'll keep the screen on.
Oh, it's because Macs have a problem.
Oh yeah. Anyways, we're good. We're still
If they're
recording.
on for more than 4 hours, you should probably consult your local Mac store.
Anyways, where we're at, aliens? Yeah, aliens.
Aliens.
So, I guess like I understand what you were saying. Like they shouldn't care about us, but like at the same time, I guess like part of me thinks that if there are aliens out there, they're at the same point or maybe a little farther.
No.
how the fuck would they be at the same point as us if they were in our galaxy?
I'm not saying about
visiting
those
us?
aliens. I don't know. I'm just saying if
okay.
there is life out there.
There's no. Yes.
If they are smart
Okay.
enough to like intergalactically travel,
Uh-huh.
they will look at us and be like, "Ha! Look at them. They only went to
Okay,
the
yeah.
moon
Like
once.
theoretically, if
little stupid babies." Ha ha.
but I guess
That's not true. I watched Apollo 19. They went back and there were space parasites.
And Nazis.
I guess
That's a.
The Nazis
Yep.
have a moon base.
The Nazis have a base in Antarctica too, but we'll talk about that later.
I guess like aliens, they can space travel and stuff. The ones that we know and love. I guess maybe in my mind, like there's theories that they come here and warn us about like how we treat the Earth and stuff like that.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's
No.
Mothman.
No, Mothman.
Mothman.
I don't want to talk
warns
about
us.
fucking ancient aliens bullshit. That okay. I don't know how to put this
Are you saying God
without
is
trying
an
to sound
alien?
without trying to sound fake woke. But why do aliens only appear to like not white people in the ancient aliens theory?
To not white people?
Yes,
I guess I've never noticed that.
because they always appear to these quote unquote primitive peoples and show them how to do advanced mathematics. And it's like, okay, why aren't they showing the white people that?
I don't understand your point.
Like I get
I think it's just like I think the ancient alien movement is inherently run by old white men, is what I'm saying.
okay.
Oh wait, no, I thought you just said that the
No, I see
Oh,
what you're
yes.
saying. Like, yeah.
I think I just heard you wrong, maybe.
Yeah, I'm saying that according to the ancient aliens theory, the aliens only appeared to like the quote unquote primitive peoples, which are usually people in Africa or like South America. They never in the ancient aliens theory appear to like, I don't know, some dude in Italy in the 1400s and's like, here's how to do fucking biology. They always appear to like quote unquote primitives.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Like
so
again, I'm not trying to be
confused.
fake woke. I'm just pointing out the holes in these things.
I guess that's true. Like, why wouldn't you go to a more civilized portion of the planet to help them?
They never
along?
seem to, but I think it's because this theory is founded by people who look down on quote unquote primitive peoples.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Because I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I guess I can't put it into words, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, I'm having trouble doing it too. That's why I'm just like...
Because it's almost like, I feel like if I say it, it comes off offensive, and it probably, like
yeah, exactly.
Like, these people on, like, Ancient Aliens and people that come up with these theories are, like, so out there, and, like, in a way, they're probably, to a point, like, either racist or, like you said, look down upon lesser people.
Yeah.
So why?
So then
they have the aliens
no, Quentin, what?
Why wouldn't they only have the aliens appear to white people then?
Because
we were able to figure it all out by ourselves.
Oh,
we didn't need help from
like
aliens.
These other people needed help. We didn't.
I thought that was just because white people like came after the.
Probably,
that's
evolution.
Historically,
but
yes, we did. They did,
but if a white dude is talking about how it needed to help a black dude out with fractions, it makes the black dude look dumb and the white dude look smart. Like in dumb terms, like in layman's terms.
I was looking at it from the perspective of the primitive people were around before white people. So like,
I think that's how they get away with it.
Maybe, yeah, I think that's maybe their justification. But like, when the pyramids were being built, there were civilizations in Europe just as primitive, almost probably more. We didn't build pyramids in fucking Europe.
Did they did they imply that the Egyptians were primitive people?
I mean, kind of.
I mean, if they needed help, progressing their
exactly. They always say, "Oh, well, the aliens came down and showed them the exact ley lines to build the pyramids on, and how to move stone effortlessly." And it's like, okay, then, and there is a certain sect of people who think Stonehenge was built by the aliens. Don't get me wrong, but why is there not like this huge thing about that instead of the pyramids? It's always the pyramids is like the big one, or the ziggurat pyramids in South America. Oh, these people could never do this on their own. They would have to have help from some outside
force,
someone outside the planet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there's also Ancient Alien episodes about Leonardo da Vinci, though.
I mean, probably, but like, I don't believe in ancient aliens, so let's throw this all away. People have been geniuses since pretty much the beginning of time when they started figuring all this shit out. Leonardo da Vinci was a fucking crazy genius. And yeah, I could see the argument of, oh, well, how could he have done this by himself?
I think he just ate mushrooms.
I think the dude just, like, cut people up after they died and was like, oh, that's how this works.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying for this outside force to be this entity telling people to just try things. Like, it's like people it's like trial and error throughout the ages, and people were doing that, and they're like, but why? Like, they shouldn't have known how to do that. And it's like, well, if you just fucking walk down the street, you know, and think about, oh, should I pick up this can or should I not pick up this can? Like, it's just your thought. You're just like, trial and error. Let's figure this shit out. So,
yeah, I think there probably is some sect of the Ancient Aliens theory that does talk more about, like, you know, what we would call quote unquote white people, like Europeans. But it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's to a much lesser extent. Like, there's probably the same things with words like, oh, the gods are aliens. So they would be like, Odin is an alien because he's just hosting a big battle royale, and if you win, you get into Valhalla.
Yeah,
You get that chicken
I
dubski.
guess like I feel like there's probably some people that use the primitive thing to kind of like almost have a racist donation on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
And then I think there's
Yeah.
some people, like in my mind, there's also some people that literally like use all these arguments as like everyone else is stupid, but I figured out that the aliens helped everybody, so I'm the smartest
no, absolutely.
person.
Because that's like a big thing of conspiracy thought is, well, I see it. Like I'm awake. My third eye is opened. I see these things that all these sheeple refuse to see. And it's like, nah, dude, you're just like adding up numbers from words in the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those are my favorite conspiracies. If
Oh,
you
me too.
ever
Yes,
absolutely.
want a really good conspiracy rabbit hole to go down, I think the video is called michaeljordan.avi.
What the fuck? Tell me
Um,
about this.
So it is more than one part. I forget how many parts in total it is.
MichaelJordan.avi, first of all, sounds like a creepypasta.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then Michael's eyes turned blood red, and he ate the fetus to secure his status as the elite because they pulled him out of his gambling debt.
Is this? I don't think this is it. God damn it. But, like, okay, so the whole first video, I'm like, is this real? Like, what is this? It's like this whole conspiracy thing, and, like, they're, like, adding up numbers and pulling things from the Bible. Like, Michael Jordan played for the Bulls.
The sacred golden bowl of... Oh my god, it's even worse. Holy shit. It's like the slant rhyme conspiracy theory where it's like, this word kind of sounds like this word, so it must be related.
Yeah, it's fucking...
So what are they trying to, like, posit in these videos that, like...
You know, I don't fully remember.
Is he the Antichrist? Is he Christ reborn?
Something like that, yeah. Essentially, like... Something like that. And of course, I can't find the video because it's some weird fucking super obscure thing I found on YouTube one time, and I've only ever showed it to, like, one other person. So I know it exists because me and him will talk about it every now and again.
Like that time that I heard a number station and no one believes me.
Dude,
I've told you about that, right? In high school.
I think I remember. Yeah.
I was like at home after school one day, and I must have hit like the snooze button on my alarm that turned the radio on. I'm just sitting there playing a game or something, and I start hearing this lady's voice just like listing out numbers. I was like, what the fuck is that? And like I look around my room and I finally figure out it's my alarm clock set on the AM setting. I was like, what the fuck? Did I just hear like a numbers station? And I am 99% sure that happened. Like I am 100. There is a shadow of a doubt because like, oh, maybe I dreamed it. I don't think I dreamed it. That's real. That happened to me. And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's one of my weirder experiences in life.
I found another Michael Jordan conspiracy thing on YouTube, which is called Mathematics of Michael Jordan. It's probably good. Something about the importance of the numbers 3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, 9.
I don't know.
Damn good time.
I'll report back on that next week.
To the window. We're gonna have to credit them now that I sang that much of it.
No, it was like less than 3 seconds. It's all right.
Oh.
No, yeah, those are my favorite conspiracy videos. That and I don't remember if I showed them to you when I found them or not. Do you remember the spirit science videos? Where it's like some dude trying to like prove like the theory behind like crystals and like shit like that. and how like in certain religious texts like they talk about it, so it must be true, and it's like this long contrived thing on YouTube, and it's I don't know,
Start
dude.
sending these videos like in a group chat or something, because these sound like I need to watch these, and I would not find them by myself.
Most of the ones I'm talking about, I found like years ago.
I'm still constantly finding.
You need to just
Dude,
like
you
every time.
should send them
every
to me.
time. Just send them to me and Tim.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I love shit like
we
that.
can just talk about it on here and be idiots.
Be expecting a lot of videos at like 2 in the morning.
That's fine. I'll be
I'll
asleep.
put my phone on
I'll
silent.
wake up to it and have a lovely breakfast.
That's how I'm gonna do it too. Okay.
Dude, yeah, no, you like grainy YouTube conspiracy theory videos or like paranormal videos are my favorite shit. They're so good.
I just love how fucking ridiculous they get.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember a couple months ago there was like a big UFO sighting, and then people were like posting videos of it all? I was in like some South American country, I think. But like all of the videos were in like 280p, and it's like all these people have smartphones probably. Some of them might not, but like, how the fuck is your video this bad?
Like they're filming on flip phones.
Yeah, whenever I swear to God, whenever it's my favorite thing ever. Whenever it's like a UFO video in the modern day, like there was this one, I can't remember where it was. I think it was Brazil recently. And there was like a UFO crash, and they like probably just like doctored footage to make it sound like they were
Brazil.
Yeah.
That like just
where
happened.
like there's
That was fucking wild though, because me and my room. So that happened at like probably 2 a.m. our time, and me and my roommate were up, and we were like following it all like the second it was happening, and it was pretty spooky at the time.
Were they speaking? I didn't watch the video with sound on. Were they speaking English or were they speaking like Portuguese?
It was like Portuguese.
So how the fuck? I don't know. Because they were like, at one point they say it's a UFO, shoot the UFO, and then like it's this grainy ass 360p footage of a smoke coming from the mountain.
Did you ever consider maybe that's just what UFOs look like?
Oh, just like smoke.
Maybe they're just in 360p.
Maybe they're just in 360p. They have like a jamming device to prevent our like electronics from working properly.
They're just at a lower pixel density than the rest of us.
Are you guys talking about the?
Oh, well, it's because of that metal that Bob Lazar brought home.
Yeah, monoatomic gold.
Is that really what he called it?
No. That's.
I just remember
David Icke says that the lizard people eat monoatomic gold and feed on our negative energies.
Isn't David Icke like also the guy who was behind like the big like elitist reptile conspiracies?
Yeah, no, he literally came up with the lizard people conspiracy.
Okay, gotcha. Like,
yeah.
I knew his name from
literally
something
him.
else. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's gained some popularity. He's become popular because of pandemic stuff.
Ooh, did he back Plandemic or something?
No, he just like made some fucking video about how like COVID, blah.
Oh, Bill Gates is trying to vaccinate us and put a microchip in our body.
Yeah.
Which shit is like first of all,
bro, do you not?
No microchip is going to fucking survive in your bloodstream.
Do you not understand what your phone does?
Exactly. Yes. Thank you. That is my biggest point to that. And whenever I hear shit like that, it's like your phone already legally does that under the Patriot Act.
But
no one wants to talk about it. They want to think that Bill...
As long as I get good deals popping up on my Instagram feed, I don't care.
Oh, okay. When I go searching for a hydro flask and then 10 minutes later there's an Instagram ad for a hydro flask, good shit.
Dude,
love
there's
it.
Sometimes where I'll just talk about it and it fucking comes up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Because it's owned by fucking Facebook.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, guys? Like, if I type it in Google,
I try and
it's
tell myself
fine,
it's better, but
like, fuck. Don't do things I'm talking about.
yeah.
Sometimes I talk about some weird shit.
Well, it's because I'm not saying I talked about this. It probably came up as a joke. But one time, do you get like the Wish ads where it's like just weird shit, like the crack
like
pipes?
it's something normal, and then it's a bunch of pictures of like shit in like weird people's bedrooms, and like
one time I got like a heavy duty like electrical like vibrating butt plug for like the ad on Wish, and I was like, what the fuck? What could I possibly have been talking about that Wish thinks I want
probably
this?
like a porn you watched or something that was like hashtagged.
Probably, honestly. Probably.
Oh my god.
Hashtag big anal insertions.
That's what you look up, right? That's so weird, because
Depends on
like
the
why
day.
the fuck would that pop up? Like, that had to have been a weird conversation you were having with a buddy.
My favorite one are like the
Yes, guys, I fucking found it. The Michael Jordan video. It's called Michael Jordan and Sex Ball Part 1.avi.
Please
Hell
send
yeah.
that to us.
Oh my! Uploaded 8 years ago.
Holy shit. What was I saying? Oh, my favorite one is like the glass drinking straws, and they're just crack pipes on the Wish ad.
Literal
That's
dildos.
very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh man.
Michael Jordan's sex ball. Did they like draw the like basketball thing? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I've only watched it while not completely sober,
Dude, I wish.
so I don't quite remember everything that happens.
There are some videos that I look back on that I've watched, like conspiracy shit, where I was like, I should have watched this inebriated.
You can't watch any conspiracy video sober.
No.
It's just a plain fact of
You
life.
gotta do it.
Yeah, because they just get boring.
You gotta do it fucked up.
Because all the conspiracy videos, it's always like some dude with like this monotone voice who's like, and because of this, these two letters, if we swap them like this, it means that Obama is Moab, the bomb, and he's going to try and drop the bomb on America, but the bomb is really Muslims. Thank you for this video essay. Check out my other things. You can check out my wife's cooking channel, Cooking with Stacy. She does some good Baptist recipes you guys can check out.
Please check out my DJ service.
Oh my god, yeah. Those fucking guys. Like, I'm sure a lot of DJs are cool, but like, there's just like people who do like, I don't want to call anyone's job not real job, but a lot of people who work in like the weird gig economy, I feel like are just like, they have too much time on their hands. So they get into like conspiracies and shit.
Are you talking about me?
No, you don't work in the gig economy.
Quentin feels personally attacked.
But yes, I mean we both do, Quinn. So like, I'm unemployed. What do you think I do with my time? I search up like JFK alien conspiracy, and it's like,
all I'm saying
shit,
is Michael Jordan sold his soul to the devil, and also probably had sex with the devil, and that's why he got good at basketball.
Okay. Crossroads demon kind of deal.
Have you seen what's his name? I watched a documentary on him too. That guy, the Crossroads deal.
No.
I can't think of his name. He's like the blues singer who like pretty much became an overnight success, and people were like,
"Oh yeah, I know who that."
Yo, like you sucked 2 years ago. How did you get so good? And people just started like, I think he encouraged it too. And he was like, I sold my soul to the devil, and
I saw I've watched a couple YouTube videos. I didn't know there was
I watched
a documentary.
Maybe it was a YouTube documentary I watched on him. I don't remember.
Honestly, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. Like, these YouTube docs go pretty deep. and are pretty well put together. So, like, I forget that I watched them on YouTube.
Oh, it was a Netflix doc, actually.
No shit, that's funny.
Yeah, Robert Johnson, that's who it was. But, like, then they, like, talked to his, like, descendants, and they were like, nah, he just went into, like, the backwoods for, like, a year, and, like, learned, just, like, jammed with this other dude for, like, that entire year, and just got really good at playing the guitar. So that's how he got good. He didn't make a deal with the devil. I was gonna make a joke about and Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. There's a joke about Satan and Obama being gay lovers, and it's the Alex Jones like Lampoon episode, right? Because there's like an Alex Jones analog, and he's talking about how like Satan and Obama are gay lovers, and Satan like brings in an Obama like lookalike, and he's like, "Look at him, we're not gay lovers. Tell him we're not gay lovers. We're not gay lovers."
But they're gay lovers.
And then Satan kills the Alex Jones guy, and then becomes addicted to being an Alex Jones. He like takes over for him, like assumes his identity, and becomes addicted to like just being an asshole because he's Satan.
I mean, if anybody was possessed by Satan, it would be Alex Jones.
Kinda.
He has a media platform. He is downright out there and just a total douche.
So speaking of Alex Jones,
God, is he going to make an appearance tonight?
How do you guys feel about goblins? No, he's not. My voice is not in shape for that tonight.
Before we go into goblins, I just wanna paraphrase a couple seconds of the Michael Jordan video because I am losing my fucking mind right now.
We're gonna have to do an ad after that too, and then we'll get into goblins.
Okay.
Go for it. Q.
Okay.
I forgot about our ads.
ISIS had sex with the dead Osiris and gave birth to Horus, and that's why the U.S. obelisk is a necropolis, and that's why they say Jesus is the firstborn of the dead. And now you know why Osiris makes shoes. Because you're walking in dead man shoes.
What?
So we can't talk about slaying the bull and shoes unless we talk about Nike.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I've heard this before.
Okay.
Holy shit.
On that note, if Quentin's done, we'll hit an ad.
I'll never be done with that.
And we will think about what we just talked about and then return to talk about some goblins. All right, goblin time. What do you got, Tim?
I just wrote down goblins in my topics for this week because I wrote down a list of topics that maybe we could touch on. Maybe we could be some good conversation
Aliens
starters.
Was great.
And
so we've talked for almost an hour, and it was mostly about aliens.
I think the goblins thing came from, I recently watched one of my favorite videos on YouTube, Chills Without Context. And for those who maybe don't know, Chills is the guy who does like the top 15 videos, and he has the infamous meme of number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
And he also
that guy
has music videos.
Oh, they're bad. I watched a bunch of them, and they're not good. But good on him. He wants to do music. He can do music. That's good for him. But it's not my thing. My thing was when he did an episode on like, I don't remember even what it was about, but there's just like this like poorly CGI'd thing running in the background of again 360p camera footage. And he just it's like, I think someone like made it about goblins somehow. But like the exact Chills quote is like, if I saw that thing running across my living room, I would stop it into a little brown stain. And it's like, What the fuck?
Oh,
JFK and he just did something about JFK too. Like when I made a joke about it earlier, but I didn't think about it. Also, his pronunciation of the villain of Final Fantasy VII is fantastic.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. When Cloud and his friends finally reunite and fight Sephiroth. Like, he just says he doesn't correct himself ever. It's great.
Content. Or quality content.
He also makes the same video over and over again, like the same title. It's pretty much like the scariest videos you do not want to see before going to bed.
I like those videos.
This
though.
video
They're
has
fun.
a man. Not these ones.
They're always like super fake
yeah.
though. And I love it. I love that, and I love his commentary on the very fake ones where he's like, I don't know, this one looks kind of real. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. When it's like, I don't know how to describe, like, I'm thinking of the one where it's like very clearly someone's pulling shit with like fishing line off camera, and he's like, how could they have pulled this off? That cup just flies right off the counter.
Stuff like that. I like the goblin video you sent us.
I'm like watching it again right now. I enjoy these.
Wait, what was the goblin video I sent you guys?
10
Oh my
goblin
God, top
sightings.
10 goblin sightings, right?
My
Because I
favorite
watched
one
one just like
is
this
there.
that was with elves. And I've seen
Yes,
a
I've
few
seen
of
that
these
one too.
videos in that video.
Yeah.
What is
It's,
it? What's the difference between a goblin and an elf?
I
feel like
think
there's a pretty big
goblins steal
difference.
things and elves give you things, right? I mean, no matter what,
Well,
they're
it
pixies.
depends
I
and
don't know, dude.
no matter what, they're pixies and they're evil demons.
If it's like, I don't remember if it's... Well, they're kind of mixed. The, like the old English folklore and then like the Nordic folklore, where like everything that's like a weird little creature is called an elf.
Yeah, well,
Other than
Yeah.
dwarves.
but I don't know.
They're called like the fairy. Oh yeah, that's like fairy for like the old English stuff, where it's like everything's a fairy, spelled like
Faerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally don't want to say I don't believe in goblins because I like to believe in supernatural entities that can't be explained. I enjoy believing in them.
If you don't
Same.
believe in goblins, your eyes are just
Like-
closed because I've seen goblins.
Okay, I got to hear about this.
Yeah, tell us about your number one goblin sighting. You talk about it so much that I know that it's on your mind
I don't
almost
think I've ever
24/7.
heard
So
this.
just tell us about it.
All right.
Oh, I have.
I don't know if I can tell this story.
It's okay, bud.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So I was down at the beach, right?
Which one?
Doing
hmm
the beach.
The one you don't pay for, the one where you go to the left of the normal entrance.
Yeah, like right before you go to, or like right
Yeah,
after
that
Camel
one.
Beach, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the beach, John. Don't worry about where it was
Okay.
at. Just know that there's if I told you what beach it was, you would go there and try to find the goblins, and the goblins might hurt you.
I want to be hurt by a goblin.
Because let me tell you, I
Ooh, same.
I climbed down into the forest part, where you're not supposed to go, and I was like, what we got around here? I was looking for psychedelic truffles. It turns out those don't grow in America.
Also, you need a pig.
Yeah, I needed a pig to help me
You
out.
need a special psychedelic truffle pig.
Yeah, a pig that is on acid is the best way to do it, actually. But anyways, so instead of psychedelic truffles, I found goblins. Do you know how many teeth goblin have? 32. But 4
Okay.
rows of 32.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're like great white sharks, right?
Oh yeah. They got more teeth than they got fingers. They have 100 fingers.
Holy shit.
Only 15 toes, though.
They scuttle around like spiders on those 100 fingers.
Yeah. They just scuttle around, and then they have big mouths, so you see all their fucking teeth, dude. It is a terrifying sight.
So what happened?
Yeah,
Oh, I just saw them, dude.
How many did you see?
They saw me? There was like 4.
What were they doing?
They
Were
were
they like a little drum circle where they all played 100 little drums?
No, they were just like scuttling around, you know.
They're sitting around smoking.
Things. Yeah, they smoke Misty 150s.
I've never heard that sound come out of Tim. Holy shit!
They all have 100 fingers. They all have 50 Misties.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh fuck!
They just do goblin things. What else are they supposed to do? I don't know where they get the cigarettes. Don't ask me that. I just know they got them. Goblins and Serbians are best friends. That's where the goblins originate from, if you didn't know that.
Serbia.
Yep.
They originally immigrated with the Serbian refugees.
That's how you got goblins in America.
God bless them. Goblin bless America.
You're telling me you've never seen a goblin?
I've come across supernatural things, I feel like, in my life, but not goblins.
No, just look a little harder.
I will. Now I will.
I've come across like one. I've seen like 1 or 2 Bigfoots, and that was okay. The one he introduced himself. His name was Roy.
Oh yeah,
he's an alright guy.
Roy.
He just wanted to be left alone. But this car insurance company kept following him around. He wasn't really a fan of that.
What was the other one? Like?
Oh, Terry. Oof, that guy's an asshole. Alright. First of all, the guy, he never stops smoking cigars, so it always just smells like shit around him. I'm not talking like, flavored cigars, just a big, fat Cuban. It always smells like shit around him, so you never want to be really around him, because it's in his fur, the smell. And the dude's always just trying to, like, mooch off of you, even though clearly he has enough money to pay for big old stogies, but he doesn't want to fucking pay for anything else. And me and all the other guys who hung out with Terry, we were just all like, fuck off, Terry,
These
go
are
away.
really bad Bigfoots if they're hanging out with multiple people.
Well, they would just, like, come out. We would hang out in the woods a lot.
Who said Bigfoot can't hang out?
I didn't say that he couldn't hang out with people.
Yeah,
I'm just saying they live a very solitary life where finding Bigfoot, they can never find him. So...
that's because
they're looking for the wrong kind of Bigfoot.
Well, occasionally he does, when you give him some UV blue, he does get really drunk and get naked, and he does tie you to a tree naked sometimes, and that's where they get mountain monsters from. So...
If you look hard enough, there's a Bigfoot inside of each and every one of us.
Okay. I'll look harder. I just haven't found him yet.
Yeah, that's the thing that Roy taught me, is we're all big feet.
God damn it, I was going to make that. I was going to say that. We are the little foot, and one day we can become the big foot.
That's the next evolutionary jump. Is that?
No, it's not.
No, I'm sorry. Losing our pinky toes is. That's perf.
The next evolutionary jump is the singularity.
No, it's the pinky toe thing. They said it on Phil of the Future. Duh.
No.
Jesus Christ, John! I didn't know this was going to turn into a fucking Phil of the Future joke. I was wholly unprepared for that shit.
Oh, man.
On Boy Meets World, episode 7, they said that...
I don't remember a lot about Phil of the Future, but the one thing I remember is his whole family did not have pinky toes. And it was a big deal when they went to go smash fruit at a vineyard.
And then they all fell over like that grape smashing lady, and was like, "Oh!"
That's what she sounds like on the video.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So do we? Okay. So do we have any
say.
other topics to hit on? I mean,
Maybe
we could probably do
Quinn
one
has
more,
anything.
and then wrap it up for tonight.
I have. If Quinn, do you have anything?
I'm trying to think of something, but all of my pre-recording topics I don't think are good. What do you got, Tim?
Well, if I cross off some of the stuff that I've touched on as a joke that I don't want to talk about, actually, we have ghost emoji / ghoulies and magic spelled with a K.
Do you guys believe in magic?
So I mean, I don't know. I think maybe.
I don't know. I wanted to.
Now, what do
I think
you
maybe
mean by magic?
Yeah, I guess maybe we should elaborate.
I guess there's a lot of different ways to look at magic, but I guess like this, and like a outside force that a person can use to change. I don't know. Like affect something with a force that is unseen in some way. You know what I mean? That's a bad way to put it.
Well, if that's
I know
what you
think I believe in that type and that magic.
Well, let's go through the magic that we
but
might believe and might not believe.
I do believe in the magic in a young girl's heart.
There's a song about it, so duh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were like not getting the. I thought the joke just went over your head, and you're like, "Isn't it like that song?"
No.
Yeah, that's the. Okay, but go on. Yeah. Okay,
so
I got you now.
All right, Quentin. What kind of magic do you believe in? Like, explain the magic that you think might be real or is real to you, and then the magic that's like you're like, nah, fuck that shit.
Computers.
Computers.
PHP.
Kind of like very low-level Aleister Crowley stuff. Aleister Crowley's fucking insane. But, like, his whole, like, thing is, like, basically you can do change onto any object as long as that change is possible by nature. So you can't do like impossible things.
I get you. Yeah, that's fair.
It's really nice of Crowley to observe the law of thermodynamics.
There are laws, Tim. There's multiple.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Just fucking with you.
The second one is that you can't use alchemy to restore a dead person, right?
No.
That's a taboo. Oh, sorry.
I feel like I'm
thinking of some other laws.
Maybe. I agree with Quentin's statement. I would agree with, like, for me to add on to that, I also believe in like the type of magic where if you will something into existence, like if you think about something so hard and like want it so bad, eventually like it comes to you, like whether it's like tomorrow or like 15. So like
are you just talking about my main man, the man with the plan, big boy Neville Goddard?
I don't know a lot about him, but maybe
that's what he's all about.
Like,
bro.
I feel like if you just
manifestation,
maybe I need to look into
your
him.
mind is the paintbrush of God.
Maybe I just need to look into him some more.
I got books, son. I got books.
I'll come over and I'll get one. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. But what about you, Tim?
I don't know. I am the perpetual like Fox Mulder. I want to believe in this stuff, but I want proof. Like irrefutable proof. I can't act on purely like faith alone.
Alright, Tim. What we're gonna do is, remember how I was talking about an intravenous DMT rig?
Yes.
We're gonna hook one of those up to you, and afterwards you will believe in magic.
Can I talk to I know it's not the same drug, so don't get on me with that. I was just gonna ask if I can talk to the Johnny Cash Coyote.
I mean, it probably, dude.
Are you talking about that Simpson episode?
Fuck yeah.
If you want to get real technical with it, DMT is in. Oh wait, no, they did.
They did peyote.
Actually, I think DMT is in peyote.
Let's.
I want to say. I know it's in ayahuasca. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now.
I mean, I think that the like what John was saying, or like and what you said to a more major extent was the ideas of Neville Goddard of like if you believe something hard enough that you will eventually affect a change around you. I think things like that can be. I would consider that magic because like.
The field of positive mind metaphysics is what it's called.
I think like a lot of world events wouldn't have happened if someone didn't believe in like something a whole hell of a lot. And that's for better or worse. And I think to some degree that is some kind of magic where you are willing your belief onto the world and making change to it. And to some degree I think that even you could work that in with the low-level Aleister Crowley stuff, as if this stuff could have happened regardless, but because someone had the idea and the drive and the thought to do all of it, it happened. Yeah. Again, for better or worse, like, the big one that comes to mind is the things that happened in the 40s, and that's no good, but it definitely happened, and whether it's because of fanaticism or even the somewhat influence of the occult, like that some people believe happened, things happened, and it all kind of comes down to. It started the persecution of the Jewish people goes back fucking thousands of years. It didn't start in the 40s. So, yeah, that's how I feel about MAGICK.
No, I guess like there's some days where I'm like, but like a lot of the times, like I heavily like believe in like karma and even like superstitious kind of things.
Yeah,
even like.
I think, yeah, I don't even think karma is a superstition.
No, I'm saying karma and superstitious things.
Yeah,
I think they're different things. But like,
yes,
I
would tend to agree.
I won't touch a penny if it's like tail up. Like I just don't do it. I don't like it.
I don't give a fuck about shit like that. I don't pick up. I don't like pennies to begin with.
Things like that. So that I don't know. And the umbrellas inside.
Like if I see a penny on the street, heads or tails, it's fucking staying there. I don't want it.
Yeah, but I like small stuff like that.
I'm not fucking bringing it back to my Scrooge McDuck penny vault.
Dive into. And then crack all your fucking
which would be
bones.
Fucking painful, first of all.
You put a lot of solid objects together, they make one big solid object. Just so everyone's clear on how that works. Oh man.
They don't magically become water. Like if you stack 1,000 tiny little steel bricks next to each other, they're just gonna make one big steel brick. They're not gonna fucking turn into a swimming pool of steel bricks. It doesn't
feel great to jump into like a ball pit. Yeah, foam pits too. Like it doesn't feel great. Imagine that, but like fucking hard as a rock. Or as a fucking quarter.
Exactly.
Anyways, okay. Well,
Yeah, it's like think about to bring a pop culture reference because we're a pop culture podcast.
Are we anymore though?
Think about the mattress of no. Think about the mattress of money in fucking Breaking Bad. That didn't fucking envelop them like a shroud.
They just laid on it.
They just laid on it because it was one big solid
Yeah.
fucking object.
Oh man, well, I don't know if you guys have any more topics. We're kind of getting to a wrap up timing here.
Nope,
No,
that's it.
That's
all,
it.
folks.
All right.
Bing bang,
Well,
boom boom, bang bang bang, boom
You
bang.
want to talk about the Big Bang?
Big Bang
Okay,
Theory.
well, I think
Yes.
season 2.
We're on the same
Yeah,
page.
I think season 2 was significantly
The Zooples,
bazingles.
the Schwangle.
Is it weird? Has anyone watched Hollywood on Netflix other than me? It's kind of a true to life. I think it's like a historical fiction. I think they probably dramatize a lot of things about how like weird and kind of repressed Hollywood was in the late 40s, early 50s. The guy who plays Sheldon in that show is in The Big Bang Theory is in that as this like producer, this gay producer who like almost forces a character into a sexual relationship with him to like become a star. And it's like, okay. Thank you, Sheldon Cooper.
Okay. Would not imagine him doing that to anyone.
Like one of the lines is, "I'll make you a star if you let me blow you." And one of the characters like, "Excuse me," he's like, "I want to suck your dick." I was like,
Oh.
I get that things were very repressed in this time, but like, Sheldon, stop.
Yeah, not Sheldon. Anybody else but Sheldon.
Like, I get it. He's a gay man. I mean, if he wants to be playing this role, and he's like, "Oh, better me than someone else."
Better than a
It's just
straight
like,
guy doing it. Like, at least you get the character right.
yeah, absolutely.
It's like, I hate when people play like paraplegics in movies and they're not. I'm not a big fan of that.
Drake.
I think.
Yeah, calling you out, Drake.
I think
Fuck
like
you,
that's
Drake.
a weird thing. That's always a weird thing to me too. Unless it's like, unless I don't remember who it was, but there was like some big. I think maybe it was Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, where he like really got like talked to a huge number of people with like mental illness and was like, how do you deal with this? What is it like for you?
I think if an actor goes through
And-
that kind of training,
Yeah, if they talk to a lot of
like
people,
if you go through that
that
and talked about their issues and everything like that, then like I can look past it. But
I think McConaughey did the same thing with
Yeah.
Dallas Buyers Club, where he played in someone suffering from AIDS. I think I remember reading that he went and talked to a lot of people who actually went through it
I think
during
Jared
that time
Leto
period.
did
and
too
was
for
like,
that movie.
yeah.
And I thought Jared Leto just ran around acting like an asshole.
That's Suicide Squad.
That's current day real Jared Leto, Quinn.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
And Suicide Squad. Oh my god. I could talk about that for a
I
fucking
feel like
hour,
in
but I
Fight
won't.
Club and Dallas Buyers Club, he was an
I
amazing.
forgot that he was in
Like
Fight
he was a
Club.
really good actor, and I was like, man, you know what? Maybe he can do something. Like maybe he is like talented in more than one thing. And then I saw Suicide Squad. I'm like, nope.
Nope.
I think.
And then his
I think-
band started being shit too.
We're talking about like we're talking about like responsible character acting, and then we're talking about Fight Club. I don't know how I agree on that one.
Yeah,
Else.
that's fair. It's a good movie though, but that is a fair point.
I mean, Jared Leto's character is good in it, yeah. But like their depiction of MPD
it's-
is like, I don't know how people
It's
feel about
not a
that
very
one.
Good representation at all. Okay, well, I guess that's a good time to wrap things up, don't you guys think? All right.
Yeah.
Well, Quentin, where can we find you at?
Twitter.com. Applebee's is
Oh, you almost fucked up.
At Gondola Driver. Not Applebee's is okay. Got locked out of that account.
Still locked out in the ether.
It's somewhere.
You should email Jack Dorsey about it and say you'll write an executive order if he doesn't give it back.
It's the only way. But yeah, that's where you can find me online. If you want to find me in real life, don't.
Please, God.
Please. Yeah.
Awesome. Tim, how about you?
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You can find me at Hot Pink Waffles on Instagram. I don't post anything. You can look at my likes and see the ass and titty and dogs.
Wow.
Ass and titty and dog.
I can't believe that you came out with it finally. I'm honored.
I don't
followed
fucking
you
care
for like
anymore.
2 years, so.
You can look at my you can look at my Sad Boy Millhouse pictures that I made like 2 years ago and then stopped because they started getting boring and the app I used only had like a certain amount of stickers that I didn't have to pay for.
Oh, nice.
My masterpiece is still the one of Elijah Wood on a room, or not. What are they called? What are those scooters that you stand
Segway?
on? So, on a Segway flying through space. That's still my magnum opus, I think. You can find what? You can find my movie reviews on Letterboxd, including my review. I didn't actually write a review. I just rated it. The last movie review I wrote was probably like the Poughkeepsie tapes, my last like in-depth one. But I do rate movies that I watch, like The Death of Stalin, which I wholeheartedly suggest people should watch. It's on Netflix. You can find that Letterboxd at Timmy_C. I think it's either _ or space. You'll find it eventually. Just look for the picture of Michael I can't say his last name. Mike Staklaza from Red Letter Media, and that's me.
Awesome.
Baby.
You can find me at John Mergenthaler on Instagram. And then you can find our podcast also on Instagram at rewind_reload_pod. And you can also email us at rewindandreloadpodcast@gmail.com. No one has done so yet. You can see our Instagram stories where John posts about is anyone else excited for the SpaceX launch, and then it doesn't happen. Got canceled and got rescheduled for Saturday at 2:22, I believe. But yeah, I've been trying to stay a little bit more active on our social media because I feel like I've been kind of lacking. So I apologize. So I'm going to try to be a little more active and maybe send out teasers on topics we're going to start getting around to, and also some stories about, common, updated pop culture stuff. But yeah.
I'll post clips of weird YouTube videos I'm watching at 3 a.m.
You should definitely send them, and I'll post them on our story and stuff.
Why are you watching YouTube at 3 a.m.? Don't you know what happens?
That's the
school
hours.
Back when I was
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, back when I was much more superstitious, I used to actually be afraid of
I remember one time I went to Dennis Deerdorf's house out when they lived at that old farmhouse, and we stayed up until like 3 o'clock in the morning because it was like the witching hour. And then I remember looking out the window and screaming there was a witch outside, and everyone freaked out. And there was nothing outside. I just wanted to fuck with everybody.
See, normally I would say maybe we should. Normally I would say maybe we should censor him, but I'm pretty sure he's a fucking college sports announcer. So, that's all right, I think.
Probably. All right. Anyways, well, that is our podcast for tonight. Next week, or in 2 weeks, I suppose. I think we will do another topic. Actually, or it will be our 20th episode, so maybe we'll have something fun planned. Who knows? But we will talk to you guys soon.
We'll see.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Yeah.